Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, for those of you who know me, um, I used to do lives a couple times a week, and I haven't been doing lives recently except for Coffee with Len. Right now, I'm going to stop and invite a few people to join us. And so, those of you who are watching the replay, you can probably skip the first minute or two, maybe three, not sure. But we'll be ready to talk in just a moment. You know, I gave this talk a title about paradigm shifts. And I want to talk now. There we go. Devintel. Hi, Devintel. Nice to see you. So I gave this thing a talk about major paradigm shifts and new beginnings. And I want to talk a little bit about paradigm shifts and new beginnings. I'm going to sort of wait for maybe another minute, just give it a minute for some people to catch up to us here, so I don't have to repeat myself too often. But if you'll bear with me, Devintel, it's so nice to see you. So nice to see you. So I gave this talk today. Well, first off, let me back up. As those of you who know me know, I used to be doing lives a couple times a week, and I stopped doing it for a while, and I'm going to start again. You're going to see me much more often again. And there's a reason for my stopping. But anyhow, we'll not go into that right now. But here's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about paradigm shifts. Now, I want to take you back 25 years to a garage and a company called what was the actual original name of the company? A company called Cadabra. A company called Cadabra in a garage 25 years ago. Now, I'll give you a couple clues here. The company was being formed by a fellow named Jeff Bezos, and he was selling books out of a garage. Now, if you'd been sitting there next to Jeff, would you have believed what he was about to accomplish? Would you have believed that 25 years later, his little company would be called Amazon, and it would be dominating the world e-commerce market with about 50% of the market worldwide? Would you believe that the second runner-up has about 4.5% of the market, and that's eBay? Amazon is huge. Would you have believed it? It was a total shift away from conventional business to the online world. And Jeff had let's call it the foresight to see that. Hello, John. And we've seen many other paradigm shifts in the last number of years. We've seen Netflix take out Blockbuster. Blockbuster had stores, a place for people to go to look at videos. In the beginning, nobody believed that people would just buy online, but they did. And Blockbuster gradually disappeared. We've seen Uber upset the taxi industry. Uber's an interesting case study because it doesn't own a vehicle, yet it's one of the biggest transportation companies in the world, and it's still growing. We've seen Airbnb and similar things take on the hotel industry, and they don't own any property. They're just matching. They have technology that matches people to requirements. They don't own any hardware. They don't own any real estate. They don't own cars. They don't own buildings or hotel rooms, but they have software. In the case of Uber, for example, and Airbnb, the software is free. You give it away. Just hand it to people and say, here, if you ever need a ride, punch it up, and they show up and pick you up. Now, what does all that have to do with what I want to talk about today? Well, it has a lot to do with it. You see, these are all paradigm shifts. And most people, when most people see a major paradigm shift occurring, they don't recognize it. They'll say, well, I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see. And waiting and seeing results in waiting and losing, because the way you win is you get in the beginning of the paradigm shift. There is a downside risk. It might not have worked. Amazon might have failed. It could have failed. Yes, that little book that little bookseller in a garage with Jeff Bezos could have failed. But don't you wish you had put $1 in 25 years ago? Uber could have failed, but don't you wish you had put $1 in 25 or 20, 10, 15 years ago, whenever Uber started? I don't know. I don't have the numbers. So there's a new game in town. It's a company called iBoomerang. Now, first off, don't go out and Google iBoomerang. Just stay with me for a few minutes. There's a new company called iBoomerang, and it's doing the same thing that Amazon did. Only it's doing it in the service industry. Now, there are many people that think iBoomerang is a travel company, but it is not a travel company. You might think Amazon's a book company. And you might have thought that in Jeff Bezos' garage 25 years ago, because that was his first product. But then he went into software and in baby clothes and household goods and et cetera, et cetera. And now you can virtually buy just about anything on Amazon, anything. Just, I'm blown away. The other day, I needed a new drill. So I went to Amazon. I bought a new drill, and they shipped it to me. If you're in a network marketing company, there's a very good chance that many of your products are on Amazon. The senior managers in network marketing companies are quietly marketing to Amazon and circumventing the sales force in many of these companies. You might be amazed at how many of your products you can find on Amazon, and you can find them cheaper than you can sell them for. And why is that? Because your company has to raise the price in order to pay you your commissions. What a concept. What if we could turn that whole thing upside down completely? What if we could Uberize network marketing? Not just the travel industry, but network marketing in general. What if we could give you, do you know that the biggest selling product on Amazon last year was their Alexa system, where you can talk to it and tell it what you want? Alexa, play me John Denver. Okay, fine. But what if you had an app on your phone that you could say, hey, I need a flight to Denver today? I don't know why I came up with Denver twice in a row, but I guess I had John Denver's name in my mind. What if the app on your phone, you could talk to it and say, hey, I need 2 pizzas tonight. Could you order them up and have them delivered? And I'd like pepperoni on one and a sausage on the other one. Hey, I need 4 tickets to the movie theater tonight and 2 boxes of popcorn and 4 Cokes when I get there. Hey, I'm low on gas. Can you direct me to the nearest gas station that I can get a discount at? Wait a minute. Is this real? It is real. It's just as real as Jeff Bezos' books in his garage. It's just as real. And the company's name is iBoomerang. That's the model. Now, we started in travel, so many people think we're a travel company. We're not a travel company. We are a service company. And we started in travel because travel is an $8 trillion industry. It's huge worldwide. iBoomerang officially isn't even a year old. In fact, officially, it's only a few months old. It officially just launched September 1st, Labor Day weekend in Las Vegas at a thing called Vision. It had 4 or 5 months of pre-launch prior to that. It's already in over 150 countries, has over 300,000 customers. And oh, by the way, not one of those customers paid a penny to be a customer, ever. They will never pay a penny. They are customers. So if you join us in iBoomerang, all you have to do is pass out free websites to people. Now, I will be the first to admit that some people resist that because they don't trust it. They think there's a gotcha, there's a gimmick. But there is no gotcha, there is no gimmick. It's like Uber. It's free, it's on your phone. And when you need Uber, you dial it up. And if you don't need Uber, you just ignore it. It's there for when you do need it. Similar with us. The system is called the PRIB, the Perpetual Residual Income Builder. And it's not quite fully implemented yet, but it's very close, coming very close. We've already launched our second vertical market. Rideshare is launched in Florida and will propagate across the country over the next months. Okay, the third vertical is coming soon. It's going to be mobile services. You'll be able to use the same towers you're already using, the same phone you've already got. We'll just put a different SIM card in it, and your service will be cheaper. We'll find out how it all works. And here's the beauty of the system. You, as a distributor, a conventional distributor, you don't make money when the customer buys something. You make money when the customer saves money. What? How does that work? Well, if you want to know how it works, you got to get in touch with me. I'll tell you how it works. I'll explain it all to you. There's also a call tonight at 5:30 Pacific time. I'm in Pacific time, so I always think of Pacific time first. 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. There's a call tonight. It's only 10 or 15 minute call, only 10 or 15 minutes long, that will go into more depth about the structure of the company and how it's working. Now, the concept behind iBoomerang is as much of a paradigm shift as Uber was to the taxi industry. This concept is a paradigm shift to the home market, to the home business market, and to the network marketing industry. Because in conventional network marketing, typically customers don't join for free. Sometimes they do. Many times they have to have an auto ship. If they want to get wholesale pricing, there's an annual fee, or there's an auto ship requirement or something like that. Different companies are different. I know some companies have free customers and some have no auto ship requirement, et cetera. But throughout the industry, these things are dominant. Also, throughout the industry, you've got to convince your customer to buy something that they didn't even know they needed. Okay, you have to create the problem. Many of the things that we try to sell customers in conventional MLM companies are things that they didn't know they needed. So it's a really hard sell. iBoomerang started in travel. Do you know anybody who doesn't think they need travel or want travel? I mean, it's very, 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 very common for people to want to travel and to be intrigued by the idea that they can save money traveling. And that when they save money, you as a distributor, you as what we call a travel savings ambassador, a TSA, you earn money. You earn a fraction of what they save. Now, this may seem like a mind blower. You can't wrap your head around it right here, and I understand that. You have to see it on paper. You have to see it explained. So, once again, I don't want to go on too long. There's a new game in town. It's called iBoomerang. It really is a paradigm shift. If you think you understand the travel industry, you're wrong. If you think you understand iBoomerang because you think it's a travel company, you're wrong. If you think you understand iBoomerang because you think it's a network marketing company, you're wrong. It's not. It's none of those things. It's a service company. And then you might say also, well, but I don't want to get involved in a startup. I want to wait to see if this thing really works. Well, the startup part is the technology. iBoomerang itself is a technology company. What we're doing is we're partnering with established companies. So, for example, our travel representative has been in the industry for 18 years and is very well established and very highly respected. So we're partnering with experienced companies to bring these services to market, to bring them to you. Now, imagine the following. Just imagine, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Imagine you have 20, 30, 40, 50 friends, all of whom you give a free website to. They don't have to pay for it today or ever. They don't have to use it. They're under no obligation. It's like giving them Uber. Hey, I got Uber on my phone. Would you like it? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Bam, you got it. So, free to join, free to have, free to use, never have to use it, no obligation. But every time they decide to travel, which may not be this year, but when they do, they save money, you earn money. In a few months, if they need an Uber Eats, for example, they need a ride or they need somebody to go pick up their laundry for them, their dry cleaning, they call up our rideshare company, which is called Vibe Ride, and you earn money. They switch their mobile service. You earn money. They need gas in your car. You earn money. They need movie tickets. You earn money. So imagine if you could give this free website away to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. We've already got people, TSAs, that have over 1,500 customers. 100 customers is very common. Imagine if every time one of your customers did something they were already going to do and saved money doing it, because our technology will bring them the best price available on the planet, you earn a few pennies. Imagine. So if you'd like to learn more, join me tonight for a call at 5:30. Send me a message, tell me you want a link for the call, and I will send you a link. It's a Zoom call. It'll last about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll go into a little bit more detail. If you'd like more information other than the Zoom call tonight, you can't make it tonight, or you'd just like more information, send me a message. Let me know you want more information, and I will get you more information. And if you'd like to be a customer, let me know you'd like to be a customer, and I will get you a customer link. Hi, Dee. Hi, Rick, Nyan, Smart Tech, Shelly. Hello, Shelly. Tim, Arlene. And let's see, I know who else was here. Devintel is here. John is here. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here tonight. I hope you got value from this. And if you want to learn more, just hit me up. Let me know. I'm here for you. All right, my friends, you have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Ooh, thank you for the hearts. I can't see who they're coming from, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, bye for now.